He did not say
I'm
that.
playing. I'm playing.
Just hodl them bitches.
Yeah,
Dude,
bottle that
diamond
shit
hands,
forever.
bro. Diamond hands.
Generational wealth, bro.
Diamond hands, buddy. Diamond fucking hands. If the
Yo, get
kitty
them
didn't
diamond
sell,
hands.
my kitty ain't selling.
Yeah,
where my
right.
money
Right,
at?
right. Yeah.
Just don't read Joint's posts. Don't look at anything Joint's posts.
Yeah, definitely don't look at what I post.
Yeah, unfollow him right now.
Yo, I'm happy that Pickle Dan was able to catch that shit, because on my Twitter feed everybody was talking about, oh, Japan didn't cut interest rates. I'm like, what a bunch of bozos. This is what I'm talking about, how people get waxed.
Yo, I saw that fucking dumbass's post. Like, I was like, he's like, who would have predicted that? And I'm just like, yo, literally, that's what Jointz has been saying for like the past 3 weeks. Like, literally, like it's literally what he's been saying. So that's why I had to tag you. I was like, Jointz did.
Now, yo, you made my day again, bro. You steady be making my day, bro.
Yeah, because he's making that post as if like, oh, yo, like nobody would have guessed it. I'm like, no, literally, like this guy did. Like,
That's why I posted under there. Listen, Trump gave the green light last week to manipulate Forex. Like, if you know what that means, then you know that they're not gonna cut interest rates. They're gonna fucking turn on their money printer and start manipulating. So it made perfect sense, but that's what I'm talking about. They can't put the wheels together, and they focus on this one single category, and they're like, who would have thunk it? The charts, like life, like money, like we see it all. But if you're looking at one asset, you're definitely gonna fucking lose. Gold hit 5K, silver hit 100. It's over. I'm excited. And then, mind you, I tagged you on another post too, Pickle Dan, because I was like, look, see, on my Twitter feed, this nigga got like 1 million fucking followers. He's like, BOJ didn't hike interest rates. No shit. You act like you actually know what the carry trade is. Oh shit, you guys are still here?
Yeah.
Us?
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, we're just listening. We're listening. We're giving you.
Oh no, nigga, I'm good. I'm just laughing. That post came in perfect time, and I was like, I opened my shit up. I'm like, what?
That was literally like the first post I saw this morning. I was like, yo, literally, that's what Jointz has been saying for weeks.
Yep. And then everybody's like,
I was
oh,
like, yeah.
but now what does that mean though? You know what I'm saying? That's what people ain't telling you. So what that means is that now with the weekend having low liquidity and them getting that supposed good news, investors are now going to start pumping the price. But then on Monday or Sunday, most likely, because Japan opens back up on Sunday. So Sunday, most likely, they'll probably come out, say some stupid shit. And then Monday, Tuesday, they'll take that liquidity back off the table. So it lines up perfectly with what I was saying yesterday. Like, yo, we'll possibly get like a little pump. You know what I'm saying? That little pump, grab that liquidity at top, and then take it back down. And then the whys start filling in. You're like, oh shit, this is why. Now investors got the green light to be like, oh, they're not gonna hike rates. So that means that risk is still on for them. So they can go back into risky assets and keep on playing. My bitch ass nigga Tino did not do a video today. I'm kind of tight. That nigga T.O. didn't do a video. So what's good with y'all, man? What's the status today? It's Friday.
Friday. We out here. We posting memes. You know, we doing our thing. We're shitting on the Bitcoiners. Let them know.
Bro. Nigga,
Yo, I noticed. I was like, man, I see Tekk and Pickle out here like crazy. Women on the sidelines in shambles. That is true, though.
Honestly,
Everybody marrying Bitcoin. Ain't nobody marrying these bitches no more.
Yeah. I once said, like, if we just treated women like we treat Bitcoin, bro, like the world would be a lot different.
Yo, bro, you know, it's kind of not true though, bro. You know what I mean? Well, in what sense? Like treated like I treat Bitcoin, or treated like the hodlers treat Bitcoin?
No, treat it like the hodlers treat Bitcoin, but not like you.
That's the thing, man.
No,
The hodlers,
if you treated women like hodlers, then you'd have what we have now.
yeah, exactly. So Dan got it. Dan got it.
Real hodlers.
We
real
gave up
hodlers.
all
Not
our
y'all
power,
pussy
bro.
hodlers that be selling out every other day.
We gave up
Talking
all our
about
power,
the real
bro.
nigga DCA.
That's what I mean. Like you give up all the power to the women, it's like that you get what you got.
No,
It's
you give up
over.
10% of the power to women, bro. If you're risking more than 2%, your ass is grass. I don't know what to tell you. 10%. If you don't believe in women, 1%.
Nah, yeah,
Just
I
in
definitely.
case.
Well, this is being recorded right now, so I believe in women.
Uh-oh.
Yo, are you for real right now?
I forgot to tell you guys. Because we
Yeah,
had
yeah,
such a
that's
good,
right now.
like,
I gotta go.
every time when I get in the room, I never record Tekkadan, but every time I get in the room with Tekkadan, that's the best content. And then you came in yesterday and you started throwing in your little punches, and that was some good content, and we didn't fucking even record that shit. Like, that was some real shit.
Yeah, yesterday was pretty solid.
You know what I mean?
I'd just like to say I love women.
We all love women. I love the
And I say
physique,
this,
the body, the
I
curves.
say this as a trans woman, so I get to say whatever I want.
Bro, you one of the ugliest trans women I've ever seen in
Yeah.
You could have did a better job putting yourself together, bro.
Yo, fuck you, bro. I have courage.
Nah, I'm messing with you. I like that.
No, you right. I'm pretty fucking ugly for a trans woman. I mean, like, if that was really my goal.
The takeover is here. Where's Vic? Vic, BTC under 18 ounces. Oh, he wasn't in here. Going to 17.
Okay, I looked at gold this morning. I'm like, did it hit that 5K?
It's great. It's no, it didn't fully take the 5K actual number, but it scraped it.
Scraping the top, right?
Mm-hmm. And same thing with silver. It's at 99.8, and it just hit 100. Literally 102 cents.
Yeah, I unfollowed some people this morning because like I saw a post where the guy's like, who would have guessed that silver would be trading like some shit coin? And I'm like, well, silver actually has uses, so people, it makes sense. Like it's like some Bitcoiners, man, they can't get it out of their head that like these metals actually have uses in the real world.
Yeah, because they were taught to do something else.
They're so absorbed into cyberspace. They're like cyberspace is reality. It's like no.
Yo, look, I gave you guys the blue pill. That blue pill took away all that orange shit in your fucking. Now you see it. You're in the matrix now. You're seeing all of these people work around being with their little bitcoins on their head. Bro, it's literally identity. Like people on my feed right now, oh, I eat steak, I work out. This is Bitcoin life. If you don't live the Bitcoin life, you ain't a Bitcoiner. Like, yo, bro. In the gang life, just like in the Bitcoin life, like you gotta go put in work. What you think? Putting in work is just eating a steak and posting your workout pictures? Like,
Like celebrating. Oh, I got Bitcoin. It's in my pocket.
mm-hmm.
Look, I worked out today. Be proud of me.
Yeah, that's what it is. Be proud. Oh yeah, who he did his thing.
So before you got here, I was basically telling Tekkadan, I'm like, yo, people on Noster who are like, they preach Bitcoin, they preach Noster, and then they tell you fuck you in their posts at the same time. I'm like, yo, these people got daddy issues.
Bro, what you said was 100%. People in Bitcoin don't understand that what you're buying is completely worthless. It has no utility in the world but a peer-to-peer transaction. That's it. Right. Gold, on the other hand, has different properties that it gets used in the world. Same thing with silver, gets used in the world. But when these metals start running like this, it's why. Like when I was showing Tekkadan yesterday, who, what, when, why, where, and when, that's what you need to ask yourself, because why they're pumping is because there's fear around the world. Then on top of it being fear around the world, it's all these AI talks, all these data centers, all this new world order shit that's coming along that needs silver. Like our power lines are made with copper. If they run with silver, we'll be able to fucking be 100% more efficient. This is gonna cost money. This is gonna cost mining. This is gonna bring back, mining to United States. This is gonna be drill, baby, drill. We're gonna, bring back jobs, everything. But this is gonna take time. And this is why I kept telling niggas 10-year bear market. Because at the end of the day, We're not ready for that. No companies are here setting up. They coming and setting up because they're scared of the tariffs. But so when you start putting things together and you're like, oh, this is why this is happening. And then when you talk to a Bitcoiner, they're looking like, oh, I sold my silver for Bitcoin. Well, you just did the most stupidest trade of your fucking life. Because the demand for these things are going to go through the roof. Especially that they've been paper trading, especially silver. 300 contracts per 1 ounce of silver. Somebody's going to fall. Somebody's going to fall because of this. And this is a short squeeze. This is the epic short squeeze. They're shorting this. The big boys are shorting this. But what's happening is that these orders are being actually called for delivery. So it's not, I don't want the contract. I want the actual silver. If my trade was profitable, I want my trade in silver. And that's the problem that they're having. They got to fucking send out these orders and they don't have the silver. So then everybody keeps on talking and they don't understand interest rates. Remember, I'm trying to put it to you guys the easiest way possible. Interest rates in the United States or anywhere, Bank of Japan, Bank of England, all of these things, wherever the fuck they are. The interest rate is the cost of doing business. If the cost is down, it's cheap to do business. If the cost is up, it's expensive to do business. Meaning that nobody wants to do business expensively because your profit margins are going to be very thin. And if anything goes wrong, you will go underwater. So nobody with a half a brain right now is making a move. But if you only got a quarter of a brain right now, you're making moves thinking that this is what it is. And they're telling you right to your face, go buy stock market. Go buy the biggest assets right now. The assets that are literally up in the fucking sky right now. Go buy them at all-time highs. Only dummies do that. Because they need the exit liquidity. You have to think on the vice versa. Why are they telling me to buy on the high? Because they probably got 1,000,000,001 shares that they bought at the low, and they don't have the volume or the liquidity to motherfucking sell these shares. And what are you going to be? Exit. And now you hold the bag, and now and like I keep telling everybody, it's about time. Now you hold the bag, but in your brain, you thinking, oh, you know, it went down. This is a DCA. This is an opportunity, and it could go down for another 4 years, 5 years. But that wasn't your plan from the beginning. Your plan was that this was going to the fucking moon, and then they robbed you of 4 years. Now you got to fucking do the DCAing, and like I showed you guys yesterday, how to properly DCA. If you really know how to DCA, then yes, you'll get back and you'll be in profit immediately if you do it correctly. But if you don't, nigga, you're just feeding the fucking Ponzi. You're feeding the people who have the fucking coins and is ready to fucking sell into this shit. We don't give a fuck if you hodl. We understand that you all in it for the price. You're not in it for the tech because there is no tech. You don't even know half the people don't even know what they're talking about. It gets fucking crazy, bro.
People are like scared mice, Jointz. Try not to yell. Try not to yell.
Well,
like you're doing good.
The thing is like, that I'm passionate. Like I really care.
I know.
Because I know Wall Street. Like we watched yesterday. Like when that guy said, "Yo, I don't want to take this money." Like I feel like that at times. Like, bro, it breaks my heart that right now, you know, everybody, even my family and everybody, they all brainwashed into this shit, and they're all going under. And I'm the only one who's gonna survive and be laughing and smoking cigars at the end of the day. And these niggas are gonna be like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And it's like, "Yo, I told you."
Yeah. That was my point, though, is people are like scared mice, right? Like if they're not comfortable and confident and knowledgeable and they're listening to you, right, you're going to scare them. You're like a lion walking into their little woods and they're like, okay, we want to listen, but he's got really sharp teeth, right? So like,
yeah,
he's like
that's
huge,
a good analogy. That's a really
like a big
good
motherfucker wandering in. You're like, okay, I'm still shitting my pants. I'm standing here, but I'm like, you know.
But that's what it is that I'm able to, because I've been trading for so long and been doing this and dealing with people's emotions, is that as soon as you start talking to me, I know where you're at, where you're at, investment mentality. So if you're pulling my leg, I'm going to just, we're not friends because you're already a liar pretty much in that scam thing. Like there's a thin line between.
Find a calm way to deliver it until there's a time to like roar at people. You know what I mean?
Nah, bro. At the end of the day, my nigga, like this ain't. I'm not for the weak, bro.
That's
Like
facts. No, I know that. I don't recommend. This guy asked me yesterday. He goes, "Oh, should I follow him? Check out his calls." And I was like, "This ain't amateur shit, bro.
yeah,
Step
Yeah,
back."
don't follow me, bro.
right.
Don't follow, because I'm not nice. Like, I'm not nice, and I'm not gonna sit there and try to
No,
explain it to you because I don't know you.
no, you brutally honest.
Mm. I care about
You,
you guys that I've been putting in work with. You, Tech, Pickle,
that's
Vic.
because we
I've been
give you
putting in work with
we
these
give you the
guys.
genuine time and attention. We actually care. So you've become softer with us in a way where you're like, okay, I'm willing to take my time with you guys.
Yes, that's the difference. But when okay, because there's a thin line between fraud and excuse me, thin line between fraud and ignorance. So that's what happens in trading, is that when you understand how to trade, I could act ignorant and rob you, and just be like, yeah, come on, we're doing it, we're making money. But realistically, I'm just forming a gambling addiction on you. Like, I'm not giving you the knowledge. I'm not giving you the backbone of why this thing is happening. I'm just telling you this is why it's happening, because my indicator said that it's a fucking wave, and go take the green dot. And then people get waxed. So thin
That's why
line between
I always tell
ignorance and
people, I'm
fraud.
like, if I want to throw away my money, I'll just gamble on sports.
Facts.
Like,
So since there's that thin line between that shit, that's why it's like, yo, bro, as soon as I figure out that you know what you're doing, but you trying to fucking rape everybody in the room, bro, I'm gonna dismantle your whole entire thing. And I'm coming at you strong.
And I look at it the same way as like I see Jointz as somebody who has an actual substantial backlog of things. You can go on his Twitter, scroll through his posts, and actually, like, if you know anything about
yeah,
trading or
you
want
like,
to
this is
know,
what's gonna
you can
happen, and
gain
it'll
the
happen.
insight. Yeah, like
Yeah.
you can back test what he's said versus anything he's posted. And because I've done that myself, I'm willing to bet my reputation on Jointz. I don't need to
Yep.
take it straight. I don't need to preach his preaching or whatever. Like, I just can say, like, yes, I trust Jointz and I appreciate his value, right? But if I start throwing people at Jointz, I'm like, yo, everybody go follow Jointz, like, take his calls. That's my reputation I'm throwing away, because they're gonna go get sunk on his calls, not knowing what the fuck they're doing.
Exactly. That,
Yeah, they're
bro,
throwing themselves towards the
I'm
line,
not a call
right?
guy.
Like,
I'm a knowledge guy. I'm
Yeah.
gonna break it down to you, and I'm gonna show you what it is. I'm never ever gonna give you the call. I'm gonna teach you how to fish. Giving the call, that all I'm doing is hooking you on my titty and just being like, nah, I
And there's
want to
almost
make
no
you into a
difference,
trader.
right? Like, if you learn how to fish, like, basically listening to Jointz is getting calls. It's just a matter of perspective. But if you're coming up looking for, like, oh, I need to know the number so I can open an order without any clue of how this shit works, like, yeah, you're gonna get motherfucking wrecked. The market doesn't care.
Yeah,
It's not Jointz.
so
It's
yeah,
the market, bro.
right.
Look,
The market doesn't
I
give a
The
posted.
fucking exchanges are gonna rape you. Like,
I post before the thing happens. I give you like time. I give you somewhere like a week, sometimes 6 days. I even posted the other day, 6 to 10 days, I'm gonna be bearish. And they were like, and we were sitting at all time, not all time high, but we were at highs. And everybody was sitting there looking stupid. And it was like, bro. And 6 to 10 days came, and what happened? Price dipped. So it's understanding that is that I'm not giving you a daily trade. I'm giving you the
and that's
best
actually a
fucking
big
trade.
thing. I would say it's way easier to follow Jointz than to try to over accomplish, right? Because I spent years trying to trade motherfucking everything from Forex, gold, metals, whatever. Not really stocks, but I definitely did all cryptos, right? And I tried to catch trades every day. I didn't care where the money was at. That's a good thing. Following the money is a good thing, but trying to overtrade is not a good thing, right? If you're in a position where you need to practice and learn, you stick to like 2 assets, 3 assets, or just 1 asset. Even if it's Bitcoin, Bitcoin may not be like an entry level asset, but anyone can stop what they're doing and learn how to trade Bitcoin.
Yep.
Point blank.
Yep.
And like,
And you could do it
if
for
you
free.
could do that,
You could
yeah,
do it for
you could do
free
it for
without
free.
even wrecking yourself.
Yep. Yeah, you can paper trade and you can learn all these like free indicators and shit, and you get effectively the same data. There's just better data available for people who are willing to pay for like higher tier liver data, right? Like more live data or more
Yeah, more live
aggregated
data.
data
Like
or
when
whatever.
you pulling data from like Trading View and shit like that, that's called aggregated data. But like if I go to like a company like Deep Charts, like they're pulling data off the books from the exchanges, which is live real time data. And as a trader, if you're a scalp trader, that's exactly what you want. Even you could use it in swing and day trading, but scalping is really where that comes into play. So there's a there's a lot of little things, but bro, People are gonna tell you what it is because they just want to get a like. Like, bro, I'm not in it for a like. Like, my paychecks that this pays me is really, really good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about payments from anybody. I just want the people who are actually willing to learn, because I know there's a difference. People they get lazy, they want the calls, they want the thing. No, if you actually want to learn, like, Dan, every time when I mention the book, you got the book. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you want to learn. So
no,
all
the
that
second you
time,
mention a book, I get the digital version, and then like this new one, the Handbook of Fixed Income Securities. I'm like, yo, I gotta get the physical copy of that one.
so now I go and I see Tekk Dan when he wanted it, when he had the time, he was waking up 7 o'clock in the morning to hit the charts with me to start getting everything going and run through the plan. He was doing that every day for damn near a year. That shows that he wants to learn. Other people just want to come in here and be like, yo, that's a great call. And what's the next call? What's the next move? How do you think you're feeling? Like, they try to pull it out of you. And then, you know, as a trader, you fuck yourself over because you want to give them good data. But realistically, that's why I learned, like, yo, I'm going to do it my way. Like, I'm not going to post a video every day. I'm not going to fucking come on and fucking tell you what the momentum of what the momentum waves are doing, because I'm following VWAP. You know what I'm saying? I'm following the trend on the money flow, which takes longer. I'm not looking at intraday trades. So when people start asking you for that, that's where you kind of go wrong, because now you bring down your success rate to a 50-50. Especially on the daily or scalping, you at a disadvantage in scalping. It's 30-70. So
that's another thing too, is like I see Jointz and what he's doing, and I don't run to Jointz asking him for help. Like, hey, bro, how do I trade this 15-minute on Link? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to like force him out like to give me trades or anything like that. Like, I just appreciate what he does put out. So, I don't know. I think like
out, if people tell me, look, I want to look at things, like I chart everything.
Yeah, I do ask him to chart stuff sometimes. Like, I'm happy to have him chart up and shit, but I'm not like trying to get him to like, where's the trade? Where's the trade? You know what I mean? Like, I need that, like that entry. I'm like, no, just show me like, what do you think this asset's doing? And I'm going to compare it to what I think it's doing.
Yeah, we get the data, we figure out what's going on with it, and then we make the best probable decision that would land in our favor. And that's really what I do. I'm not sitting here gambling. I'm not sitting here saying, oh, it's going to go up today. Oh, no. I know when it's moving. I know when it's not moving. I've been in Bitcoin long enough.
Yeah, I started recognizing like there was plenty of times where I could tell the market is sideways, and people are like, "What's it doing? Are we going up? Are we going down?" I'm like, "We're going sideways."
That's it. And if you know how to trade that sideways momentum, it's profitable. But then Bitcoiners will sit back and tell you, nah, you can't trade that shit. Bro, we stood in the 109, we stood in the 100K range for a whole year. So if you couldn't make money within that whole entire year, then yeah, you suck and you didn't outperform Bitcoin. But if you did make money that whole entire fucking year and everything went down and went perfectly, you outperformed Bitcoin probably by 10x. While everybody's over here waiting for Bitcoin to go to $200,000, you already completed that mission. So it's like, it's that, bro. It's just uneducated people. I'm dealing with it right now. Dude said DCA. I had to post that DCA shit that we went through yesterday. I'm like, bro, you guys sound stupid. And you guys don't understand what you're saying because you don't know the math.
Yeah, I want to do a little thing. You get you some thinking on your foot, Dan. Get your brain on your feet, or something like that. I mean, I could just hide everything, I guess. I don't know if it'll let me draw. No, I won't. Okay, nonetheless. This has less, yeah. Okay, so like 100K, right? That's called a psychological level. And like 125K would be like another psychological level. Like you can see how this prints, right? And so people, when they think in terms of like, oh, are we gonna break 100K or are we gonna like lose 100K, right? And they're all just focused on 100K because it's an easy psychological number. Same as like 50K, right? What do we see on this chart, right? 50K, how about 75K? Oh, wow. Support and resistance all the way up, all the way down, right? That's all the markets move, bro. It's pretty simple, like in that respect.
Now, once you master your emotions, you're straight. Because that's all it is. Yeah. What he just did right there, he showed you the actual trend of what it was. But the ebb and flow is when you zoom in. When you zoom into these time frames and you start seeing the ups and downs, the lefts and the rights, that's the ebb and flow. That's what you're not paying attention to. You're trend following.
These fucking that giant wick down to 101 when all the exchanges for
That was
Mexi
October
fucking
10th.
went off and whatever. Yeah, that shit was rancid for people trying to buy or sell.
That was October
People
10th, and that
selling
just let
it.
us know that day right there, that wick let us know that that wick was going to be filled because it bounced back up.
Mhm.
It gave us that little hump. Yep, it bounced back up, gave us that little hump, but then eventually price came back down and filled that wick and then tested it to see if it was actually strong. And guess what? It wasn't.
That is not a John Wick.
And that's where I came in and told you guys, yo, don't get hyped on that mountain because we still got to go down to 117 to close the CME gap. And then after that, we got to get back to Delta neutral, which is waxing it. And this is why this whole entire thing formed exactly like that. Now, what Checker Dan Drew saying the 100K was a psychological resistance is true. But at the end of the day, we're underneath that thing. So that is now resistance to us.
Yep.
And until we can get above that, we can't go long as a trader. We have to continuously stay in the probability lane of being short until that goes there. Now, yeah, there'll be an opportunity where we can take the long and break into that zone and then, you know, get that going. But the indicators ain't showing that right now. So this is what people don't understand. And then they tell you, oh, just zoom out. And they go zoom out to like a 12-month, go to a 12-month. And then they just look at the fucking line going straight up. But that's from inception to 16 years later. This is the debut of Bitcoin. So you don't think that it's not due for a pullback? That's what I kept telling everybody. Like when we go to war, this is it. We need this to go either to the moon or it's going to go down. Because this is what it was created for.
What happened to Pepe, bro?
Oh, not bro, Pepe momentum move. We made a lot of money off of Pepe. It's still not over.
I
Niggas are
bet.
still talking. We got to watch that
That's a lot
momentum
of
wave
weight.
clip, but that money flow is not looking good. That VWAP is not looking strong. Excuse me. So I think that there'll still be a wave down. But fuck it. I'll come back in on Pepe on a buy entry. If niggas want to still
I don't blame you.
gamble and shit, fuck it.
No.
But right now, if you really paying attention right now, RWAs are being talked about heavy. And I told niggas 2 years ago about RWAs. Tech could definitely vouch about it. I was telling everybody, I was like, yo, bro, get into the real world asset sector. Fuck that. It's Ethereum shit coins.
Gold. Oh my god.
Yeah, gold is running, bro. That's it. Market is open.
$40. Yeah.
Nobody's playing no more. That's it. That gold price is fear. That is major fear. Fear. That when you read that, when you look at that price right there, all you're seeing is that it's at all-time high of fear.
Yep, because everybody's going to the safe haven. Like, yo, get to the vault before the nuke drops.
Yep. And the safe haven has the people have spoken. Like I kept telling everybody, Bitcoin's not the safe haven. But I appreciate everybody who's throwing their money into it and paying my bills. Yeah, I have BTC too, but obviously I'm a bear, so you're not gonna like what I say right now. When I be bullish again, you're gonna be like, "Love you, man. You're the fucking best thing ever." But what people ain't even following right now.
That's not actually, man. Not even like at this point though. They've seen you bearish, and they're gonna be like, "Yo, Jointz, we told you. Look, now you're bullish with us again."
Oh yeah, they could do that, but it doesn't matter. Yo, but this is something that you guys got to pay attention to. Who is nice in the bear market? It doesn't matter who's nice in the bull market. Anybody makes money.
Right, because
All the traders make money.
having a good time.
Facts.
Yeah.
So when you see one trader out of the million traders in the bull market that were telling you how good they were and how they had an 80 fucking percent, 90% success rate, the only traders that are fucking telling you that they're winning right now is literally 1% of them. Literally, because they have no clue what's going on. And that's why I keep telling people the winners are always made in a bear market. It's never the bull market. The winners are made in a bear. Can you trade the bear? Do you know when it's over? If you know when it's over, then it's profitable. You saved all your fucking gains.
Yep. And that was always the thing I was learning from the start with Forex. They're like, yeah, you know, when the Forex market is hot like it is now, everybody loves it. But can you trade, like, can you survive later is the question. Because people make a bunch of money, spend it all, and then they're not making money on Forex. And they're like, wait, I
Yep.
can't trade anything
Yep.
else.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, you got no money.
Yeah, I have no money and can't find a trade. Like, that's not what I'm trying to get to.
So that's why that's what I look for. There's only one trader right now on Twitter that's smacking shit, and that's this guy named Phil. Phil. I don't know his last name. It's some weird ass shit, but his name is Phil. And then the trader that I put you on yesterday that created deep charts. Like, these niggas is nice.
Yeah.
They're in trading competitions. They're not no slouches. You know what I'm saying? Like, they go into full-fledged trading
Yeah, I was
competitions.
watching some of Tino, or what's his name? Tino.
Yeah, Tino.
Yeah, Tino. I was watching some of his shorts last night. They're really good. They're like actually really good.
No, Tino is, bro. Tino's gonna help you break down what I'm fucking saying, because he helps me break down what I'm saying, because I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard for me to paint that picture, but you could tell that he's been doing this for a minute and he knows what he's talking about, because all the YouTubers follow him, but they have no clue what he's talking about. They think that doesn't affect anything. Yo, Tino's a G, bro. I really fuck with Tino, but he's gonna tell you about everything what I'm telling you about with the macros around the world, and he'll break it down. He'll break down the logic a lot more. He'll break down everything a lot more. He got whiteboards and shit. He makes it a lot easier. Like, he's a great teacher, honestly. And he's active. Like, you can actually hit him up and ask him questions. But he's like me. Like, I don't want to hear your bullshit. Like, yo, you oh, I have this trend line that I painted. Like, what do you think? Bro, get out of here with this trend line bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, some of like I spent a lot of time for like at least a summer kind of like glued to TradingView Bitcoin ideas just to see like what the TradingView community or whatever kind of published regularly. And I would like browse through all the best ones and all the new ones and just kind of like monitor it. And it was like so much garbage. Like so much
This is the time.
garbage,
This is the
along
time to
with
monitor.
marketing.
I know it's boring time, but this is the
Yeah.
time to monitor all those traders now. Because now the same traders ain't going to be posting the same amount. There's only going to be a select few posting. And those are the traders that
Right.
you're digging deep into. That's how I'm starting to find my traders in my world. Like, bro, I was all in this YouTube world, all circumferenced by this fucking faggot ass YouTube world. And and then I broke out of it and I found real traders, competition traders, traders that, so, you know, now I'm following them. They're commenting, they're keeping it real with me, they're doing things. So it's like a better engagement world for me, because I know where I'm at in trading. Like I said, I'm not the fucking best, bro. I know niggas that are like, even Tino's like fucking probably like 5 times better than me. He just sucks. Excuse me. He just don't have a money flow. And he's a scalper. So he does something completely different than what I do. And it's way more respected, because I can't comprehend that shit. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga be putting in like $20,000 for 3 seconds, making 60K and backing the fuck out in like 4 minutes, and you're like, oh man, how you did that?
Yeah, but dude, it's a simple, humble statement like that one you just made that makes me know, like, oh, well, I can trust Jointz.
Bro, I really follow the real traders. Like, I know who's faking, and I can't disclose who's faking because that's their business. But you know, real talk, I know who's faking and I know who's real deal. And you see it immediately because they know what they're talking about. Like, and they know that's how you know that the trade is easy. It's not coming today. It's setting up. The trade is always being set up. It's like an alley-oop. We're running down court and the dude is gonna do the alley oop, I'm about to slam dunk it, and that's how the market kind of works. It's like, well, manipulation on the forex is back on deck. Let's get it cracking. Like, risk back on. Everybody's happy right now. They're like, oh, it's gonna go back up, but it's the Nasdaq and everything that's gonna go back up, not Bitcoin.
Yo, take it down. What the fuck are you working on?
Don't harass me, man. I'm working. Okay, just let me work.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
are you doing?
yeah. Okay.
Dr.
Yo,
Purple.
what the fuck?
That's
He's
Dr.
like, I want
Perky.
this, he's like, I want this man to have. a
I'm
nice
trying to get
day."
paid off of Nostra being retards. You
Oh
know
my God, here we go.
how we do it. I'll make titty pictures for the gays. You know,
Mm.
Let's
Back
try
at
to skirt
100,
the
bro.
chat GPT.
What's Bitcoin at? Bitcoin pumping, baby.
Fine.
It's fucking pumping. Guys, we're going to the fucking moon, guys. Bro, look at the percentage. We're up 0.19%, bro. We up.
Sheesh.
We're fucking going to the moon.
Hey, you guys go get the lubes. I'll start jerking off.
We're gonna be good, guys. We don't ever gotta work a day in our lives. We could just be shit posting. Oh my God, that money flow in the 6 hour looks juicy. What about the 4 hour? Oh man. Yo, I hope these people on the weekend have a great weekend for real.
I know you don't care about these items joints, but I'm gonna keep talking to you about RuneScape item merching because these people that I'm teaching and getting to merch, right, or whatever, getting more from that, right? I'm teaching them basic price action principles in exchange for them making money in a game.
I
Right?
mean,
So eventually it leads to them trading the real charts.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm seeing some manipulation going on.
No, but hear me out. Check that. This was funny. Yesterday, right? Last night, our buddy Solo, I don't know if you met him. Yeah, he's this weird country bumpkin, literally from Kansas. He's not from Nostr. He's just a guy I met in a game. But he hangs out in here with us. And he was like asking Grok yesterday. He's done a little merching at RuneScape, right? So he's bought these items and sold them later. But he was doing it on other people's advice. So he's basically taking calls and then making the trade. Had no like foundation. But he started asking Grok last night, yo, like hook me up with a good merch. Grok was like, yo, this staff that's like used to be 10 million, has been trading at 3 million, and they're about to kill the bots, which they've been kind of like talking about. So the botting activity on this staff was about to get nixed. Grok snagged that trade. He bought 8 of those bitches last night, and then they went up by 25% in price from 3 to 4 million overnight, which is like not even that crazy. I mean, it's like 10 mil in money or whatever, but he's going to like hold them. I'm going to watch him probably get dunked on that trade at some point. But the funny thing is how quick Grok picked up on that shit and actually nailed the
Yeah.
trade
Well,
in a fucking
yeah.
12-hour period. Like,
Yeah, that was crazy.
I've been told
It
you
was
guys,
nuts.
like Grok and Twitter is where it's at. You guys need to be on Twitter and with Grok because Grok is pulling its data from the users. So Grok is gonna figure out the sentiment and be like, yo, this token is building sentiment. Buy it. There's people posting about it constantly, more and more, reposting it, doing it more. So it's a good entry. So if you could tighten down how you asked it, but you got it to give it the answer. But yeah, bro, it scrapes
Well,
the
I
sentiment.
think you're right too. Is like if you can actually prompt Grok correctly, gives you the best results in this way. So it's not even about how good of a trader you are or how good of a knowledge person. It's really just about how good you can fucking get the right prompt in to deliver that most recent information that's going to give you that edge.
Yeah,
right?
because
It's like sort of RNG unless you know how to do it.
what you know what you are, right? You're a sentiment trader. At that point, you become a sentiment trader. So you're just literally scraping the fucking internet to build sentiment on whatever the fuck is being bought.
Yeah.
And when you discovered enough of sentiment, and that's what Grok is good at, because everybody's on Twitter thinking that they're investment geniuses, so they post it. And the more people that post it, the more that Grok actually catches it and it's like, oh, buy this token because there's already like 15,000 people posting it, and there seems to be more people going to.
Yep.
That's how I was making money off of the shit coins, the Pepes, the everything. Like Grok would just tell me that, and I wasn't even using Grok. I was gauging the sentiment through a bot that I was using with ChatGPT. So now when I did get Grok, it was just easy for me to do it. I just asked Grok right in my phone and it just gives me all the answers. So tools, guys, tools. Learn how to use them. Learn how to do certain things, bro. I swear to God, bro, you guys will be fine. Learn how to DCA properly. Learn how to put together a plan. Remove your emotions and stick to the game plan. You will be 1,010% okay. Understand your stop losses, shit. And if you go as deep as I go in it, and understanding all the candles and the volume and all the fucking order books and the ticks and everything behind it, like, it just becomes a whole lot easier. Cupcake, BrooklynCupcake.com. Yes, sir.
You can mention, or
Nah, yeah.
we're gonna check
Nah,
it out.
some guy was like, don't you also make cupcakes? Like, well, you know, we have a business in cupcakes, but
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Why
He's
people
like,
fucking around
he's
on
like,
that
I don't
shit?
make cookies. I just have a business.
yeah, like, I really trade. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my little niche.
Yeah, ask him how many cupcakes he gets selling every year.
That's why I'm like, yo, bro, like, people just don't get it. They're
What your
like,
profit margins like?
the guy who I'm beefing against is a registered nurse. I'm like, yo, you picked the most bitchiest job in the world, bro. Like, you're a nurse.
Yeah,
You're a nurse with a
100%.
dick.
Yeah.
And then he posted something. And he was like, this is how you be a good nurse. You just give out free health care. I'm like, what, you just gonna suck off the patients now? Like, what the fuck?
It's the same guy trying to tell you how to make money. Is like, yeah, you just give shit away for free.
Yeah, bro. Fucking.
Every time I get on this fucking, oh, I'm on Gold Belly now. What's that?
Goldbelly is the
Delivery.
site that processes and gives us the cheapest.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah.
They give
No,
us
that's
the
cool.
cheapest
All right.
delivery
I was
fee.
like, that's how you order it.
Yeah. No, this shit looks lit. I didn't even see all the delivery stuff y'all actually have then, because I was just looking at this original site, which is the store, I guess. So it has
Yeah.
like cakes and a couple options and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, the actual
Yeah.
store you can't really, but once you go on Goldbelly, it like opens up and it shows you everything that we offer to be delivered.
Yeah, bro, this shit sounds good.
Yeah, but I think there should be some vegan shit. I'm not too sure. I haven't been on the Goldbelly shit.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, it's on here too. Got like cupcake jars.
Yep.
Oh, the banana pudding jar. Fuck me up.
Mm-hmm. That shit slapping too.
I bet.
People be going a little wild for that shit.
That'd be me for sure. Yo, Bacardi Coquito, that sounds good too.
Slapping, bro. Slapping. We the pioneers of the coquito and tres leche cupcakes. They
That's
are
right.
wet cupcakes, but
No, that's good though. They should be.
but they have milk, bro. Just to let you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I expect it. That's the kind of thing I would probably try one in person. I wouldn't order like a bunch of them. I'd just see how good it is and then be like, damn, y'all need a vegan one.
I mean, we also do.
But that's the thing. I wouldn't even recommend. I would only recommend a vegan thing if I'm gonna be shopping there regularly. Like if I was in New York and I was like, come and buy your cupcake place all the time, then I'd be like begging you for one of those to be vegan. But otherwise, I'd be like, man, they got good ass vegan options already. Like y'all do.
Trying, man. This shit's fucking hard, bro. Trying to satisfy everybody's tongue.
Like it's pretty surprising that you even have it, even in New York, like at just as a cupcake place slash. I mean, I guess since you do cakes, it kind of almost makes more sense because I assume you guys get orders from like you do like weddings or birthdays, anything like that.
Yo, we do
Catering, but
yeah, we do bro, we do everything. We even fucking attend Goldbelly, like Goldbelly, not Goldbelly, Goldman Sachs. Like, bro, if you go
oh
on my
yeah,
Brooklyn Cupcake Instagram, Like, bro, you see all the people that we know, bro. Like, we're not no slouches, bro. That's what I'm saying. We kind of connected, low key.
I mean, as far as the cupcake business goes, you can only get so deep into like banks and Wall Street, right? But like any level is pretty lit for any cupcake store. Being up in New York, it's being a cupcake store in New York itself is, I think, like a
Yeah,
pretty
I gotta
awesome
say
thing.
that's
Like
pretty impressive, right? Like,
in itself, yeah. I couldn't
because
even get
it's
a
the
job at a fucking
location,
restaurant in Chicago.
right?
Like, let alone fucking open a business up there. Fuck that shit. But if you know the area, man, that's awesome. Trying to move into cities is weird. I don't know if you'll try that. You ever tried to move to a city, Dan? Like a big
No, I
city?
used to think about moving to New York all the time though, growing up. My aunt lives on Roosevelt Island.
Oh, nice, bro. What? That's dope.
Yeah,
It's a very,
yeah.
very
So we'd
small
visit
island,
her.
very niche.
We'd visit all the time because my family's from Queens. Most of them live on Long Island now, but my aunt still lives in Roosevelt Island. So it's like, oh man, it's the perfect spot. Great view.
That's probably why I like pickle so much, man. Because it's like no homo. That sounds a little crazy, but
Oh yeah, but I'll tell you the sad part about that.
uh-oh.
My dad's a Jets fan.
I mean, it's expected. It's expected. I ain't even mad at him, bro. Like I just gave up on New York sports and I just moved to LA. I was just like, yo, I'm a
Yeah,
Dodgers
New
fan.
York
I'm like,
sports is some trash.
but yeah, I it's expected. Like if he's a real New Yorker, like I already knew that.
Yeah,
And he's from Queens, I already knew that. But now that's what's up, man. Man, I do miss New York. It's not the same right now, but I do miss it. But
I haven't been to New York in like 10 years, but like I probably visited New York like 2, 3 times a year every year growing up.
that shit was fun. Opening up that Johnny Pump in the summertime, wilding out, playing tag all night.
I still got my Yankees bat from like 2006. Been
What I'm
to
talking about.
been to Broadway shows too many times.
It's funny because I only been to one Broadway show and I lived there, so
So I love the musical, so it's like, oh, I want to go.
I stand in line at Apple stores more than I've been in Broadway shows
Oh.
I believe that.
until I realized I was being brainwashed to buy the same fucking phone.
Yeah, yeah.
I went immediately and bought me a Samsung. I'm like, I'm done with this.
Mad respect for that shit. Me and
Yeah,
fucking Dan were bitching about Apple and
yeah,
shit earlier.
that's literally like half our day yesterday was talking shit on Apple. Like,
All
not
the NASA
Apple. It
users
wasn't
with
Apple we were talking
iPhones.
shit on. It's Apple users. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trading MPOCs. My MPOC. Yo, bro, man, I want to punch this kid. He live in Miami too, bro. Go pull up on his bitch ass.
You find him, be like, "Yo, I'm gonna punch you," and then cut your internet cable.
Nah, I want to see. Like, I know he be doing his little workout shit, but nigga, like, I be fighting every day type shit. We in the ring, like every morning, bro. Like, we doing Muay Thai every morning. Like, I would love to. I would love to. But realistically, it's like, yo, you just a bitch, my nigga. Like, I just try to help you. Told you, yo, don't DCA right there. DCA here. Then you try to shit on me because you knew I was gonna steal all your followers.
Steal all your followers, Jointz.
Yo, bro, if you're gonna buy a blue check, just to let y'all know, I'm pretty sure you're not. But if you're gonna buy a blue check, buy it on the internet, man. Don't buy it on the phone. They charge you so much fucking money on the phone.
Really? It's more just to buy a mobile.
Yo, bro, it's like $11 to buy it on mobiles, $5 to buy it on Windows, whatever computer.
That's weird.
Man.
That's weird.
Stop being unfollowed though. Oh, she's telling them unfollow them. That's what I'm talking about, girl. It's time to expose these scammers, bro. It's time. I was gonna have one of my trading friends had me on his show. But then he didn't give me too much content, so I sounded stupid because I didn't want to like embarrass him. But now I want to ask him if he wants to come on my show. Cause now I'm gonna ask him mad shit because he be swearing that he's the fucking best trader, and I'm like, bro, your brother's nice, you not nice, and your brother's alright. Like real talk, he's alright. He is an emotional person. 5K gold, Peter Schiff doing the victory dance right now at the top of Bitcoin. Yo, that's a fact. That's a fact. Bitcoin is tight right now, bro. Is it at 5K? Damn near. You might as well just call it 5K. Fuck it. I think that shit's gonna blow past 5K. That's the problem. That's why it's like right here. That's it, bro. We at 71 cents on gold already, bro. That's it. 171. Ooh, I'll be silver. Oh my god. This is gonna be a great year. Lana. That shit didn't work out, huh, Solani? Huh, Solani? Ando. That shit didn't work out either, Ando. I'm not trusting that just yet. I like what you're doing, but I ain't trusting it just yet. I do wanna gotta feel that way. 24 cents. I mean, I had an alert. Oh, I already got an alert. Smart. So smart. I'm gonna trade MPOC. Yeah, man, Bitcoin's not looking too good. I feel bad for our baby. Oh, check that the charts up. Addicted to the charts. It's Friday, so ain't shit gonna happen today. Just less volume as the day keeps on going on. Get one for my daughter, get one for my son. Ain't gotta do much. It's the life I chose. Damn, man. So really, Corny Chat is dead. This is crazy. Yo, we gotta make sure that Vic is not like lurking around. You know what I'm saying? Can't find us. I like Vic. He be doing the contrarian thing to me too. I like, yeah. Come on, Vic. Let's do it. I like competition, man. It makes me better. Corny Chat is dead, bro. They're like, yo, we can't tell you the DCA. We're all running out of money. Work getting a little slim out here.
Bro, I can't stand going on X anymore because everything is fucking AI, cat, or animal videos. I'm like, I don't even want to see
What the
animal
fuck is your
videos. I have to stay.
algorithm on, bro?
I don't know, bro. It's so bad. It's always the worst slot. But hold up, you got X Premium. You realize how much worse like free X is compared to that shit you're paying for? Because they filter out the bots for you. That's like the main thing.
Oh,
That's why I can't stand to be on this fucking website because it's just like slop on my feed. Like, I don't follow anybody really either. I follow like 10 people that never post except for you, you know.
yeah, I'm a
But you're the
fuck.
only one that posts, so my feed is just random garbage that X decides I should see.
Yeah, I hate when X tries to take over my feed. I'm like, yo, I want traders only.
Like, I don't follow any hashtags or anything. You probably got all kinds of shit that you follow or like subscribe to or whatever.
Nah, I
I
just
don't
do a lot
know.
of bookmarking. I do go into like
Right.
I go into, the baby Bitcoiners do some bookmarking. They tell you that it's going up. Especially the big accounts. Like if you a big account, like Bitcoin therapist. Man, every time Bitcoin pumped up, he's like, this is it, guys. Wrecked his whole entire following. Like, you guys don't get it, right? Like, China holding gold in US Treasury. China's rapidly dumping you. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's sell America. If you ain't got gold right now, this is bad. Some bigs happening. Talk about it. One of the most powerful rallies in modern history. Passing. Yeah, bro, this shit, what is gold market cap? What is that shit? Like 38 trillion? Like, if they just nuke gold's market cap back down to zero, we could pay the deficit. Let me see Bitcoin to gold. Yo, that Bitcoin to gold shit is lit. That shit came down to 17.88. Ooh, it's not there. It's trying to come back, but ooh. Yeah, fuck. Ah, yeah, that's wow. Poor people. Hey, shout out to the motherfucking Bitcoin army. You guys are stealing people's names. It was an XRP army, you thieves. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day in the markets, bro. Monday morning, Tuesday morning, our first full week. We
We'll be
come
sitting in here frozen, brother.
first full week. It's going crazy. Oh, I was like, you watching X right now? It was my feed. See that VWAP right now? That's outwardly curved. You don't want to see that. You want to see, oh, that's inwardly curved. You want to see outwardly curved. If that shit had any type of strength, you wanted to see it on an outwardly basis. Since it don't have no strength like that, it's coming out like, and then that it could possibly hook back down. And then you just gotta watch. What time frame is that? The daily. Yeah, you got 7 hours, 23 minutes on that. And your money flow is -1. On the daily?
The first non-AI video on my feed is a guy bumping coke with a mushroom and then eating it.
That sounds fun though, I ain't gonna lie.
It's kind of funny, yeah. He bro's in a van with some other people.
Yeah, I will watch that. Stay out a little bit. That's the daily, right? On Bitcoin. That's on Bitstamp too. That's yeah, on Bit. My money flow is literally 15 positive. I want to see if that shit front runs right now. Oh wait, you're also on standard candles, right? No, not
Hear
Hakanashi.
you.
You are?
I'm not.
No, you're on Hakanashis, right?
No, I'm on regular. These
Wait,
are
go to
normal sticks.
Hakanashis. Okay, yeah, the money flow is positive still. Yeah, I don't trade standard candles.
I noticed. That's okay though. I gotta learn. I still got more to learn about the
Nah. You
Tekk
trade what
but I
you
do.
trade, bro. That's all that matters. You trade what you trade. But me personally, like, I just
Well, I always
never.
liked them, but no one ever really used them. I was trading.
You want to know why I learned them? Because I never changed them.
Right. I mean, that's basically the same from the other side too. I'm like, I never really tried to learn the others. So
I never changed them, bro. Like, I always thought that that's what it was. Like, even when I was learning candles, I thought that those were, until I realized that they were Hakanashi candles. And then I was like, fuck that. I just keep doing what I'm doing because I'm not going to lose everything that I did to go back to another candle set.
yeah.
But that's what mine is positive 15. This is positive 2. Standard candle deviation, that shit is like that. But I'm real curious. I really do think that shit is going to cut off and give us a nice little ankle wave. But that liquidity is still sitting high up there.
It's good to me.
Now everybody's posting the propaganda. BOJ didn't cut rates. We're so good, guys. But ask them the importance of them cutting the rates. Why? What happens? Because if that carry trade unwinds, and ask them the number, how much money's in that carry trade? You guys know 4 trillion. Like, they already unwound some of it. It was almost a $12 trillion trade, but there's roughly about 4.2 million left on the trillion on the table.
They added these new tab groups to Firefox. Kind of like these. They help me not have too many tabs open all the time.
Me, I got a shit ton of tabs up. Like a crackhead.
I mean, you might like these tabs then. You see what I'm doing with them?
Go to finance tabs and then pop up.
Well, so I got this old school RuneScape tabs, the shit I didn't want to close. And I just collapse it, go into another tab, and then I can come back to my Bitcoin
dope.
and shit.
That is
I
fucking
got like your
fire.
book open, chart. Yeah, pretty good. I mean, because then you can tag, you right click them, you can assign like a color and tag them. I was kind of waiting for something good to come out like this.
Sam
I had a
Price
big problem with
follows
tabs.
Ain't the real Sam Price. Americans send their regards. What is this? Oh, what's the dollar doing?
Getting raped, I think. Per usual, it's being devalued.
98. Oh, what? Yes. Tell America's a fact. Better start learning how to speak Chinese. Huh? Maka ding dong. This is the short squeeze with Silver, baby. I'm telling you. Silver's gonna go ham. People are gonna feel stupid. And Bitcoin's gonna keep trucking down. They're gonna be like, I sold this shit. I was a genius. I was fucking genius when it was up. Now it's back up. And I feel dumb because Bitcoin didn't go. They sold me a dream. Try to tell you, bro. We try to tell you, you guys don't control Bitcoin with your little 0.1 wallets.
But Jones, $1 million.
Shit, bro. $1 million back, bro. Whew. He used to be able to move the market at a certain point with $1 million. Now, that shit ain't doing nothing. It's a dust. Little fart dust now in Bitcoin. Ooh, TSM, let's go. That bitch looks like it's about to go on a move. Like it's gonna try to come back up, try to tackle its highs one more time, reaching for the sky. I'm telling you, this is what everything is looking like decent right now because they're like, Japan ain't gonna cut. We're straight. So add more money to this. Add more exit liquidity before we fucking rug pull them. Nah, would be cool. Would be cool.
I try to put some shit in Ribbit. Maybe release Ribbit before it's actually Reddit.
Oil pump.
Jointz, you trying to publish trades in my app, bro?
Yo, bro. If you made it, yeah, I'll do it. Just to help your shit out.
They would be only like, I couldn't make it private trades on something, so it's only public trade. You'd have to like just post public stuff. It'd be like just like Nostr, but maybe there'd be like a nip or something. You know what I mean? Like a little crafty little nip.
Little nips hanging out. I like nips.
Little nips, yeah. I don't even know what I was thinking there. Like, so if you had like a thing, right? This is why I want to do to at least look at that thing that I sent you. It was like Alpha Pass or whatever, right? Because it's the same type of software. It's built with everything in mind. So like, yeah, we want that on Nostr, but we don't have it, and I didn't make that software, right? So there's no like that I know of. There's no like alternative to go fork, right? Like I don't know if it exists somewhere on GitHub, like maybe, but I don't know that it does. Because I imagine Alpha Pass, right, is probably made with like typical proprietary software. So they might be licensing to use like some streaming site or something. I don't know, I don't even know where the software lives. But we do kind of need something like that. Like I should be able to open my Amethyst even. We'll just say Amethyst and see like, oh, Jointz is streaming, right? Like Jointz has gone live. I don't see that. So like, how do I get you on Nostr, right?
I mean, Zap.stream refunded me 5,000 sats. So I looked at it the other day and I noticed that they refunded me. So I was like, oh yeah, because they robbed me. So I think I might stream on their shit again.
Yeah.
Because they made it
So
good.
one of my apps is called Oni, right? And that's Owncast plus Nostr, which is a replacement for Zapstream.
Okay.
But it's not done yet. But like that, I basically like imagine I have Zapstream as part of my app's infrastructure. So if you have like streaming, you also need to post trades, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what else? Like, what else do you need as a full package?
I just need to be able to talk to people.
Okay. So there'll be a lot, yeah, like they'll be able to post comments just like Zapstream, right? Whereas if I go on Amethyst and start typing in your chat, it'll go to Zapstream and it'll show up for you and you can read them off or you can respond to them, whichever. I mean, it's the same as like anywhere else, right?
Because the only thing that I get defeated at like on social media right now is like, especially like on X, is that everybody thinks that it's AI, but they don't know how much I argue with AI. Like if I show you my chat GPT, I'd be like, no, I don't want it like that. I said this. Like I just want you to fix my spelling. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, but
Yeah.
when you get on the mic and shit like that, and you actually break it down and explain it to people, it's like, oh yeah, this nigga, that wasn't chat GPT.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever had to sit and wait for you to be like, oh, let me ask the fucking robot so I can give you an answer.
I mean, yo, when people do, I did have some people come to me and say some shit that I was like, what? And I just had to like, I did have to go research it, but you know, like I said, bro, I know what I know, but I'm always willing to learn. But don't pull my dick, like Don't sit here and think that, oh, I want you to come and learn under me like you some fucking guru. Like, nigga, I make money and shit. Like, I'm straight. Like, I'm just going to your shit just to see your shit, just to see how you work it.
Yeah.
Just be like, I want you to be my protege. How? How's that possible, bro? You're not even on my level. Like, if you were there, like, and I offered them too. I was like, you want to have like a trade war? Oh, we don't do that. The nigga came back and said, all we'll be doing is just giving the fees away to the exchange. I'm like, that's how you know the nigga didn't trade. Like, bro, you were supposed to calculate the fees. We're not giving fees away if you calculated them.
Yeah.
So that means you're taking a fucking a 5-second trade without calculating the fees. You're already underwater, dogs. You lost.
Yeah. Sheesh.
I just
Should be
smiled.
illegal, bro.
Yo, it should be illegal, honestly. Like, and I know why they don't want like real traders to be like talking out there and be telling people about the market and shit like that, because it is that. It's a whole emotional thing, and people just don't understand.
Yeah.
You got to do your push-ups in here, but emotional push-ups. Because that's what it is. But you're coming to a chat, any chat, anything that has Bitcoin hashtagged on it, you're going to anywhere and they'll just tell you what you want to hear. It's going to the moon. Like, you didn't make a bad decision. You made the best decision of your motherfucking life. And it's like, yeah, if he bought it at $17,000, good ass fucking decision. But if he bought it at $125,000, I don't know. 94 Bitcoin at 31K seems a lot.
Yeah.
Just to fix one mistake. Imagine that. 94 Bitcoin to fix one mistake. Oops.
Well, so I mean, yeah, like if you're just going off of like DCA and averages, it's that bad. But like, in a hypothetical world, if we take somebody that bought at 125K, sells at a 50% loss at 75K, buys back in at 30K at times two, then it's a question of where it goes next. But it helps the average if you can understand your mistake, right, in the market. But if you're gonna hold it down to from 125 to 30K and then try to average down, yeah, you're cooked.
Yeah, you
It ain't going nowhere.
And even DCA
But
up.
that just shows that every time you DCA near or above the middle, like near the top or above the middle, like you're very much hurting your average. Like you're just raping it. But this the the logic behind it is, oh well, we'll never see the low prices again, which is
Sometimes true.
historically inaccurate. I mean, it's only true when you climb up the base steps of the ladder, right? So you would go look at all the lows. Let me try to fucking get a monthly, I guess. You'd say like, okay, well, 75 was the last low, 50 was the last low, 25 was the last low, and then 15 was the last low. So to imagine holding to 30 is putting you back below last time's all-time high. Like it's retard investing, right? At that point, you just have to acknowledge like, okay, well, my first trade was bad, and you have all this time to do something about it. But if you literally choose to do nothing, well, you're just like the people who were buying at 60K and continued to buy at 15. So you're just fucking your massive average up. You have that window, right? You have that window of realizing. I remember every single time it peaked, right? Every peak of the bull run, I was like looking on Reddit, I'd see comments and like think about my position and like mental position, I guess, right? Is like, how do I feel, right? What is my own sentiment toward the market? And it's like, it's always very clear when we're at the tops. Like you can go on any website and it's very clear Bitcoin is at its top, right? You can go into Corny Chat, you can go anywhere. Everybody acts the same. They don't stop talking about Bitcoin when it's like peaking out. But like that's the trap, right? It's like if you wander into that and you're like, oh, well, that must mean it's a great time to buy Bitcoin. Like have fun figuring it out in the bear run. That's what happened every single time. People that, oh, the NFT run screwed me up this time, and now I had to learn. And it's like, yeah, everybody. They actually say, I think it's say the way it takes you two or three cycles to understand Bitcoin.
Yep.
something like that. 2 cycles at least, like a minimum of 2 cycles.
I think it's 3, but I would definitely say at least 2 at this point. But the way that the world is going, I would definitely say about 4 to 10. Because these motherfuckers are stupid.
Yeah, it's that learning part that people struggle with, I guess.
I mean, like I said, man, you buying all the way at the top. If it goes down there, even if you at DCAing, however you're DCAing, but you got to DCA with hard conviction. You can't DCA with light conviction because you're not bringing down your average the way that you think you're bringing it down. And then vice versa. When the price is running up, that's when people tend to be throwing in the most money, and they don't put it in during the pullbacks. So they put it in during. So there was only really 5 opportunities for you to put it in on the run up. So
Yeah. Well, and that's just it. When you say DCA Bitcoin, like it takes what we know about DCAing and everything else and flips it on its head. Because if you're going to DCA into Bitcoin, the market is going to change. Like the dollar cost is going to change a lot faster than the average. So like you're not wrong because you're trying to chase an average,
but
not a
even
fucking
e-
price.
yeah, even if you're doing it for the love of the Bitcoin, like I want more Satoshis. Why would you pay $125,000 for Satoshis? Like, I get it. Like, if you want to wear the badge of being a dumbass your whole entire life, then cool. But at the end of the day, you should just acknowledge that that was a mistake and that you always wanted to be buying the cheapest and getting the most for your dollars as Satoshis.
Yep. It's like they don't like people generally don't look at it like the same as everything else, but it is. Like you don't go into Walmart and go, "Oh, like the opposite of a sale is happening. Let me slap down as much money as possible."
Yeah, because it's gonna go
Like
up
milk is
tomorrow.
$20 a gallon. Yeah. You're not like, "Wow, milk's at $20. Let me fucking buy my house in milk."
So and that's always the thing. That's the acknowledgement that people don't want to acknowledge. They're like, yo, Walmart has a rollback. They always have a rollback, so you can get it cheaper. But if you decide to walk in there and buy it today at this price, then you're not getting it at a rollback price. You're paying top dollar for it, and that's what happens. And then it rolls back, and somebody got the same TV that you got for $300, and you pay $600.
Yep. Facts.
So and happens in the market all the time. Like, I get it. If you bought like $100 just to say, hey, I bought 125 so I can have it as a memento, but I know that it's going down, then cool, yeah, fuck around, play your games. Like, I get it. Like, you're not an idiot.
Well, you're even pointing right there, you're pointing to a real thing. Whereas if you want to invest in something that you believe is highly likely to go down, but you're not certain, you do buy a little. That's called exposure. It's limited exposure, right? Because you're not sure. And at worst case scenario, it goes up and you made a little money. But you don't fucking plow and pray and put all your fucking like gunpowder on the line just because something is happening. Like you realize like this is a bad position. I can't enter here. So if you want to enter, right, then you have to trade or you have to zoom in and find a position that makes sense if you're gonna do it. Like if you're gonna take a risk, like a high risk, you don't do it on novice information. You don't go, oh, I'm a genius. I'm gonna plop it down because I know what's up. You fucking study it. You're like, where is an actual entry? How much can I afford to expose? What is my risk tolerance?
No, but
Will I drown if I fail?
they no, they don't look at it like that. They are drowning, but they think that, oh, Bitcoin's gonna come back to that price, and if it does, congratulations. But regardless of the fact, if it takes you 3 years to get back up to that to at least $75,000, let's just say that, like it takes you 3 years to get back up to 70K. Like, bro, you were 3 years out of profit. You could have done so much with that money, and that's what the theory.
Like when I was trading it, like when I was trading longs at 45K or whatever, 50K or whatever I don't know where this was. I guess we were down in like the 40s. When I was trying to long the end of or the beginning of the bear market in 2022, right? I was trying to long that. It's like if I had just picked up a little because I was so uncertain and I'd left the rest of my money on the sidelines, then I could have picked up longs at 15K. Like if I just waited, right? Waited and been patient. I kept up with it. Instead, I fucking went balls to the wall on longs at like 48K and died, right? And then I woke up and it was suddenly I was in corny chat at 90K or some shit. You know what I mean? Like we're sitting there at 70K in corny chat. I'm like, wow, what just happened while I stepped away for a year? And then I'm at joints. That's fucking wild, bro. It's so fast. Like literally, when I look at the Bitcoin chart, I'm like, how many years of my life blow past in each cycle? It's literally insane to think of my life like that, right? When I peg it up, like, because I remember like where I'm at every point in the chart, going all the way back to like a penny. Like I know where my life was kind of going. You know what I was doing, what markets I was looking at, what I was trading, right? I was trading gold at 1,000. Why? 2,000. I mean, it was a good price to be trading it, but it wasn't the massive long we just, I just missed out on.
Yeah. That
That
epic.
giant motherfucking long. That was the positioning for that long, right?
That was epic. Yep.
That was so long ago.
Yep. That was you in the accumulation phase, understanding like Bitcoin will be the hype and gold will be the thing that creeps under everybody's nose.
Yeah.
But we like I said,
We were comparing back then. We were comparing it was like early cycle. I think it was this cycle in Bitcoin, 2018 cycle maybe, or even before. I think it was like an earlier cycle, because the way that gold rallied, yeah, it was actually like this one, I think, 2018, I guess, or even earlier. No, hold on. I think I got it going on weekly. I might not get it here. I think it was this 13. Yeah. This is kind of what we just saw in gold, right? It was like this 2013 rally, even though it happened on a much longer scale.
yeah, hell
Like this
yeah.
was just straight up
Hell yeah.
like 14,000% or whatever.
And
Hell yeah.
that's another thing that I pointed out to everybody. Like when you zoom into the chart like that and you do the halvening, you see what was it? 14,000%?
Yeah.
And then the next when the halvening happens, the next thing I think it's like 7,000 or 9,000%. And then the next halvening after that, it's about 7,000. And then this halvening, when you bust it down mathematically, everything seems to be about accurate. Look at that, bro. That's
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
2,000% straight up. 3,000.
Ooh, yeah.
Dude,
Yo, to the
150%.
moon, right?
that's what every Bitcoiner wishes right now, for the chart to look like
Right.
that.
That's exactly what I thought about. I'm
Mhm.
like, yo, that's that to the moon that every Bitcoiner is constantly like, this is what's gonna happen
But now,
eventually.
you know what Bitcoiners are now starting to say, and this shows you the intellect in Bitcoiners. Remember, Bitcoin versus gold has always been a thing. Now they're like, oh, wait till gold rotates out of that, and then it's going to rotate into Bitcoin, which they're right. That means that they have now jumped out of the safe havens and now want to go most likely into risk assets. But doesn't mean that it's all going to sprinkle into Bitcoin. You feel me? Especially depending on where Bitcoin's sitting at. Like if it's sitting at fucking $40,000, like bro, it would take another $2.3 trillion to put it back into this range. So that's a lot of liquidity they could squeeze out of people.
I think it's like, oh, that's what it's no doubt that it's like, oh yeah, it's gonna hit Bitcoin eventually, right? But it's like the problem is like most Bitcoiners are like, no, this is gonna happen now because this is where I'm at. It needs, it
Like
needs
you
to
you
happen
you
now.
you kind of really early on this one. That's
Yeah.
that's what's happening right now, is that they're really early on this one. Like they should have bought gold at the top of Bitcoin to preserve their capital while everything was going to go to shit. And then once rotates out of that, you should have came right back into Bitcoin, and that would have been like the most greatest return ever. And that pretty much like kind of resets the network, because now people, if you did what you did right, like this is just minted real new millionaires and shit.
Hey, Jointz.
Yo,
What's up with this? AXS.
Axie Infinity.
Is that Axiom?
Yeah, that's Axie Infinity.
Axie Infinity. Okay, yeah, I remember this vaguely now.
Yeah, it's a video
Oh, the
game.
game, yeah. Okay. This dumb shit. Oh my god, that's why I always forget about
Or are
it.
you looking at RuneScape?
No, this is a DeFi, Ethereum, right? Extensions of
Oh,
Yep,
the
yep.
whole garbage NFT
okay.
game stuff. Yeah.
I lost.
But their price had actually reacted positively really recently. So
I mean, you
Just
got no
curious.
other place to go but up at this point.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's
They
it.
still
Like,
had a
you had
little
to.
room though.
You
I mean,
gotta.
that's a pretty decent reaction for Axie.
I mean, I always look at things like that as exit liquidity. Everybody's joining in, they're buying more Axies, and they're just gonna rip their ass.
Right.
But nah,
Yeah, it's gonna
real
look like
talk, on a daily, the money flow does look good. So it does look like it can continue.
Yeah, yeah.
I would still be looking for the little pullback, not the giant pullback, but a little pullback from there, and then be ready to enter in on that shit if you wanted to take the trade with a very tight stop loss. Because you're at the
I ain't
bottom.
touching that shit with a 10-foot pole, brother.
Yeah. Good idea. But
Not going for it. But it looked cute. It looked cute. Because everything else looks like trash. But you can see the same recovery. So it's not just Axie. That's coming from high.
I try to flip them
Chain.
shits, bro. I became a breeder in that bitch.
Even here, they did a little. That was just like an ejection. It just went into Axie, I guess.
Yo,
God damn,
gold,
we're only 20
baby.
bucks off. 20 more. Jesus Christ.
Gold, baby.
Yeah, why aren't the Bitcoiners fucking lit right now? Shouldn't we be excited for gold?
No,
Doesn't
because
gold
Peter
good?
Schiff been shitting on Bitcoiners for years.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why I
yeah.
thought. I'm like, Peter Schiff defines the culture for Bitcoiners about gold.
Man, I always told people diversity was the most important thing. But
Me
risk
too.
management kind of is more important. But I mean, you got to be diversified. You can't just say one
Oh,
thing,
look.
right? If I told everybody GameStop was the answer, I'd be a retard.
Oh my God. Somebody admitted it though. Crypto Kid said, "Congratulations, Peter Schiff. We got it wrong. You were right."
Well,
Yo.
let's move on, bro.
Wait, who said this?
Some guy named Crypto Kid. He was like, "Congratulations, Peter Schiff. We got it wrong. You got it right." Yep. And guess what? The FOMO's starting to kick in when you see posts like that. So the blow off top hasn't even happened yet. That's the crazy part. The FOMO hasn't even started. When you start seeing Bitcoiners starting on their feed saying, "Yo, I'm just gonna sell a little bit for gold," watch. Watch. That starts becoming blow offy. Oh man, we're gonna score so much Bitcoin on this dump. It's gonna be so crazy. I cannot wait. Michael Saylor. These dudes be on anybody's dick who be, and it's like, yo, Michael Saylor's fucking you. Like, if you believe that he's helping Bitcoin right now, you're a fucking idiot. He's helping his company. He ain't helping Bitcoin. Michael Saylor helping Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's a fucking joke.
Nah, let's argue with this shit. Yes, in a big institutional way. Now tell it, no. Now ask it, no, but in a retail way.
In a retail way.
Yeah, and because that's who we talking about, the plebs. We're not talking institutions.
It helps plebs in some ways and hurts them in others.
Let me not pull the Band-Aid off.
Clarity saves people from shitcoins.
Yeah, that's what helps.
Okay, it hurts them by creating higher entry prices. This is the big one. He front runs adoption with cheap corporate debt, equity issuance, and access that plebs don't have. That means plebs buy later at higher prices and with lower upside multiples. He's basically saying, I'll buy the future first. Thanks.
Yeah.
It's pretty on point. I like this little write-up it did.
Yep.
Centralization of influence. He can't influence narrative markets and politicians,
Yep.
which I feel like people would argue is free market economics, which they support in Bitcoin, but they don't like when it inconveniences them.
Yo, that was it right there. They're like all in until it inconveniences.
Yeah. Wait, our Bitcoin paid for what?
Yeah.
It's
Right.
like, why do we still have war? Well,
Yeah, well, let me tell you why.
Take away.
we just keep fucking the money. Everyone be fucking that money up.
Bitcoin bigger, harder than that. Independent.
Yeah, I got Chuma send this to you.
Nah, you gotta just tell him. You gotta keep fucking with him. Because ChatGPT is an asshole. Be like, yo, but how does that help the price? How does that help the pleb if the pleb is actually buying Bitcoin and he's just, hoarding it? This is what I like about ChatGPT. You're not gonna sell me because it's not a sell thing. You with the ops. You was made by the ops.
No.
Either way, it
Looks
said
like a
50-50.
Yeah,
Everybody's
no, I think it was like that was a little band-aid, like you were saying. It's just keeping the band-aid on a little bit.
it's
It's
like,
like, yeah, it's not the best thing that could ever happen happen to Bitcoin, but
I mean,
it could be good.
doesn't it defeat the
Maybe be good.
ideology? No, hell no.
Oh
Bitcoin's for
no.
everyone, including your enemies.
Yeah, he supports Bitcoiners. Didn't you hear him talking on the podcast?
Yeah, that dude, he gives me the creeps.
No, I really actually don't trust Michael. Even like aside from the Bitcoin stuff.
90% of the narratives I see on here are pure coke. Facts.
His first contract was with DuPont, right? Do you know what an elite? I believe they're oil
Yeah, right.
manufacturing.
No,
They're
I
a
know exactly
chemical
what you're saying.
company in 1802. This goes back very far. And it's billions, hundreds of billions.
What's this?
DuPont. This was the first contract Michael Saylor ever had out of college after he got an MIT.
Oh yeah.
Like this is all he's in the Theta Delta Chi frat, right? So like all this like it's very academic. And academic is actually well connected to cults. I don't know if you guys know this, but like cults were effectively born in Boston, right? With Masonic stuff, but not born born in America. They were born way earlier overseas, right? So this comes from Europe, which is obviously why universities have all this European style pride, like the shields and the lions and all this bullshit and so it's all pretty well like it's the cult is money, right? The cult of money. All these well-connected individuals literally worship Satan sometimes, not all of them, right? But like a lot of them basically worship the devil in some way or another, however you want to like see that.
Right,
But
even if they
obviously it
don't,
goes back to like
aren't
Epstein and
clear on what they're doing, it's like that's what they're doing.
yeah, it's like less about like what the devil looks like and what it actually entails, right? Like raping kids and trafficking drugs and people and crime and ICE, all the whole Gestapo shit, right?
Right, it's a you ain't holy people.
Yeah, and it goes back to like literally Europe, so we're talking from medieval to whatever medieval looks like nowadays, which is suit and tie, right? Michael Saylor. Michael motherfucking Saylor and Axie fucking Infinity, bro. And GameStop. Or whatever this chick is. But I tried so hard to get fucking ChatGPT to make me shit with this, and like it refused so hard to do anything because of these giant ass titties. Like they're just too exposed and too massive for ChatGPT to like I would see it trying to make the shit, you know how it like gives you a blurry thing, and I could tell like that is clearly an inappropriate image that it's generating, and then it'd be like, sorry, I made something disgusting. I'm like, yeah, you did. It's kind of disturbing, bro.
Yeah, ChatGPT's like, don't break my woke brain.
Yeah.
Don't do it. I want to be friends.
Yeah.
That's what I get from it. It wants to be my friend all the time. I'm like, bro, I'm not friending you. You're my Jarvis. I can't believe it. We here. Friday, silver, 100. Beautiful. It's about to be $101. Gold, shitting. Like real shitting with corn in it. Like Bitcoin, that type of shit.
Yeah.
Yo, let me see that squirt one. Go back.
No, this was like the worst one.
That's why I'm like, yo, what the
What
fuck?
the
That
hell?
one was like terrible.
It like didn't animate, like it was supposed to make it like, you know, her
Right, you were just
animated
using
with
the frame as a right,
yeah,
but
I
like
needed all the details to copy over, and it was like slap her face on it, like her head. Like
I've had that
no,
with
bro.
ChatGPT where you're
I
like,
just
yo, here's
gave
my
up on
cartoon
that shit.
character. I want it to look like this, like
Yeah. This is
person in this
Corey
photo,
Lee
and they're
Ray.
like, oh, okay, it's mostly photo.
Coy Leroy, I think her name is. Yeah, Coy Lee Ray. This is who that was.
You're
I had
yeah,
all these pictures of her, and I was
you
like,
want
yeah,
a
she's gonna
great
be perfect.
generated cartoon image, and it's like, oh, let me Photoshop this cartoon head on this body for you.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I think what was fucking up most with this chick, she has like these really like distinct braids, right? On not all of her pictures, but like the ones I was getting, she was having braids like this, and I was like, or whatever. And like the hair was just so different. I don't think it knows how to cope. It could I would have to like I figured out like you can basically take it in steps, right? Where I could say like take my
Do the clean
original
braids.
frog girl, give her braids, right? Like
Yeah,
whatever the fuck like this, give her braids like this, and then when I have braids, come back and be like, okay, now make an animated version of this chick like with the new
right.
braid frog. But you kind of have to like work ahead of it, like because you can't get directly from the original to what you want all the time. It's like too many manipulations for it to really get the details out. I got some okay ones. Like honestly, I feel like I made some really cool ones, but they had like little fucked up details. This one looks okay, but it's fucked up. Like a lot of stuff is wrong with it.
This shit is going wrong.
Bro, I gave me my year in for ChatGPT, and it was like, "You're the most likely to make the new internet." I'm like, "What?" You remembered me asking about Nostr at the beginning of the year? That's crazy. Yeah, most likely to build a new internet for fun. I was like, for fun? No one's even gonna pay me?
Yeah, right.
That fucking tracks. I'm having so much fun on Nostr, bro. Like, but I made this cute little thing for me. I was like, all right, that's kind of sick. More of that. I didn't post this shit, but I made it. It's disgusting.
Oh no.
I know, bro. I was like, okay,
No.
nah, bad idea,
No,
bad
that's
idea.
it's not even good, bro.
No,
That's not even
I know,
good.
I know. I had to bounce on that one.
That was some
It's just
crazy
because I was
shit.
looking like this one's alright.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's a good
Like
one.
the posture was weird. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna post that, but I like it overall. Got all the right
I
shit
think the
on it.
posture is not bad. It's more of like, yo, is that a gun in her pants, but it's not showing in her pants.
Well, it's in a holster, so it's
Oh,
like
oh, I
between the
didn't see.
belt
I
and the
couldn't see.
holster.
I
Yeah,
couldn't tell
it's
that.
actually pretty accurate. It came from a good source picture, but like it didn't do the
Yeah.
arm, so it got the pose without the arm, and I was like, oh, that's weird.
Oh no, that one actually, I like that one. It's not bad. It's
Yeah,
more
it's not.
like the frog eyes at the top that are fucked up.
What's fucked up with the frog eyes?
It doesn't look like your OG frog eyes.
I mean, it's close enough. I don't even think about the eyes most of the time, as long as they're on the head and don't look too weird. But they're kind of different for sure. I
Yeah,
mean,
you
this
could
is what
post
they
that
look
one in
like.
the summer and be like beach day.
What do you like? They look pretty much the same as the original eyes. What's funny is in this original, I just realized this is where it keeps fucking the headband for the eyes up because it has like black hairs and it always copies into the new
Ah,
ones. I didn't realize it was my default that had that fuck up. I thought it just kept doing that. Damn. Yeah, alright, I'll post it.
that's what I mean. Beach day. Yeah, do it right now in the irony of the
Yeah,
snowstorm.
the snowstorm is about to fuck me up for sure.
Mhm.
Had to get a beach day in before the fucking ice.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm like, what's up, Nozzle? She's like, oh, sunbathing in California, the sunny, beautiful, wonderful California. Oh, that's amazing.
Hi.
Yo, the copium is real.
That's a perfect term. It's like we're going from hopium to copium.
The copium
Yup.
is real. People are like, yo, if you fucking sold your Bitcoin now, you have no clue what's coming next. You are working for the opposition. Because you have no clue what is coming next. I could definitely tell you Bitcoin's not gonna like it. The entire market is about to dump hard. Like you, guy. Who are you? Top
It's just
10.
me and my sub account.
Okay. I'll give you a follow. Give him a follow. It was going to pull an oil and go up to 140, isn't it? You damn sure right. 200 in sight. Well, I don't give a fuck either. Yo, this is crazy. It's quiet out here. Like all the people who were talking shit while this bull market was up, they know. They feel it. They feel it in their pit. They're like, something's weird. I don't know what to do. You guys thought you were lit the whole entire time. I kept telling people, you gotta learn how to keep your wealth. No, Jointz. This is a fucking savings mechanism. The only one who's saving right now is Wall Street, nigga. Wall Street's making
If you
it.
got 100 years and no expenses, yeah, it's a saving mechanism. But that ain't the case
I would
for
never treat it as
anybody.
a. I would for the whipsaw violation shit that's about to be coming. Yo, bro. Oh man, like I said, my thesis for the last 2 years has been pretty on point. The last part of my thesis was a 10-year bear market. That was the last part. The way things are looking right now, it sounds like I'm not gonna be too far off. It might not be 10, it might be 8, it might be 6, but it ain't gonna be fucking 1 like we used to have. It ain't gonna be no more 2-year shit. ETFs are here, baby. We're gonna milk it all
I
the way
actually
up.
know what everything on this indicator is now. Like I can confidently say I actually understand your fucking cipher B divergence thing.
That's what it is, bro. You just gotta look at the waves, how the waves print. Money flow is trend. VWAP and momentum waves are the intraday ebb and flow. RSIs tell you the strength of the move. Since the RSIs are spread apart like that, the move that's coming next is most likely not gonna have strength unless they pinch. So
What'd you say about VWAP?
VWAP is your momentum, your ebb and flow. So every time when the VWAP hits, it's gonna print a dot on the momentum. So when it hits the 0 line, it prints a dot, no
That's
matter
pretty
where the
cool.
momentum's going.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I did not know Dr. Perky was like a soda. I did not know what you were.
I didn't either, but I thought both of those were AI, and then people
Yeah,
started talking about
I'm literally looking at this right now, trying to find like, yeah, I was like, yo, no way, no way.
I turned him into a real doctor.
He's like, he ain't even a real doctor. Be like, well.
Yeah, and once you just understand that, and see, you print divergences. So the divergence will form if it's a lower momentum wave, but that's why I keep the numbers on mine, so that I can see how high my previous wave was from my other wave, because that one's like kind of hard to tell, but it prints that divergence for you. Usually with a divergence, and then you just go into your higher time frames. Like I said, your weekly, your monthly, and you see if all of these time frames are matching up with this bearishness. Higher time frames are going to dictate your trend along with money flow. And yeah, the shorter time frames, you would look for the ebb and flow. Like a 4 hour, you'll be looking to get in on a VWAP going green to take your trade when you feel like your momentum is. And a nice other little secret is like this guy Frankie Candles, I heard it from him, but it is a good secret. So on these things, it's called like a 1/16 strategy. So like the 1 hour and the 16th hour. So if the 1 hour has a good money flow coming in and the 16 hour is printing a green dot on the momentum wave, you could say that you're going to get a nice little push up. So you could take that 1/16 strategy throughout any time frame.
Yo, Tech, what model are you using on GPT now for images?
Whatever
Are you using,
I
using
don't
the
know. I don't.
oldest?
Just Chat GPT is all it tells me.
Huh.
Not Go. I don't know what this Go shit is.